superstar, and I'm not trying to be cool, but if Buff's here, the stuff's here. Right now, I'm going to brief intermission. If you guys want to come in, take a Polaroid with me, or if you got your own camera, come in and do it. Polaroid is $10. If you have your own camera, it's for free. Come in and shake my hand or whatever, man. I'm here to meet everybody, and I want to thank you guys for letting me be here. Thank you.
Here he is, fans, all coked up and ready to go. Oh, I'm sorry. There's that hit, Scotty, that the WWE locker room punched a hole through the toe. So Buff would learn the meaning of the word respect. Excellent. Oh, this is a great moment in wrestling history in Rochester. I don't care what anyone says.
The pain, pulled out his truck card and called Buff Daddy to the rescue. Don't get that. Hey, Spooky. So whatever your name is, it ends with you suck. Blown up toad frog. All you are trying to do is try to look like Buff the best you can. The problem is, everybody here has watched Buff Bagwell on TV and they realize they've never seen you on any major network in their life. You actually should be thankful to God that He actually got this match for you. You should be thanking Him, but by thanking Him means you're going to get beat up by me. Spooky, 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 spooky.
Ivan, here we go. Apparently, this title match for the RCW Heavyweight Championship held by Kage is non-title. Shane the Pain Murphy brought in his trump card. Buff Bagwell is here at Rumble in the Rock Sick. What in the world?
Indeed, Scotty Bender, this is a momentous occasion in Western New York wrestling history. Buff Bagwell, a 5-time WCW Tag Team Champion, Scotty Bender, a man who we last saw in Western New York at the Ballpark Brawl when he put in a valiant effort. Unsuccessful.
Fanny pack was lost, for God's sake.
He lost his fanny pack. He was blown up by Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Who wouldn't get blown up by Hacksaw Jim Duggan? But again, Buff Bagwell, one of the greats of our generation, Scotty Bender.
And he's here live at Rumble the Rock 6, RCW, Rock City Wrestling. And he is taking on Kage, the current RCW champion, who actually ended the career of Shane the Pain Murphy. And he went and got his good friend, Buff Bagwell. And if you met Buff, he's got a lot of good friends.
Buff has a lot of friends everywhere. People from all walks of life love Buff Bagwell. He's been hated, he's been loved. But as he would say if he was standing here right now, Scotty Bender, he's Buff and he's the stuff. He says that a lot.
And we've got Sweet Lou, former RCW Heavyweight Champion, as a special guest referee.
Ah, that's the wild card, Scotty Bender. The wild card.
Mookie on the outside, gaining the services of Kage as he has taken over his career for 2006. He inherited a new RCW champion with the new year.
Now, one thing we know that Kage has wrestled on national TV before. He did have one shot on WWE SmackDown in Rochester here last summer, didn't he?
He did. Very, very valiant showing, and still trying to get his foot in the door in the WWE. But I actually I remember when I've seen Kage in his career when it started in 2000 in NMW, he was known as Baby Beefcake.
Indeed he
has
was.
come a long way since then. Baby Beefcake.
You're right about that one, Scotty Bender. He was Baby Beefcake before, but now he's Kage, the ROC champion.
And now Sweet Lou actually getting a crowd here, getting the support of the crowd as the fans here to see Buff Bagwell. His mom is not here though.
Judy Bagwell's not here, of course. Buff Bagwell, undefeated in Judy Bagwell on the pole matches. He defeated Chris Canyon, as you may recall.
An outside headlock being applied on Kage. Kage whips him in, off the ropes. Apparently cleaning his life up. You know, he's working with Ted DiBiase in his wrestling, his Christian wrestling, but I call it a whiffle buff. I don't know how cleaned up he really is.
What do you mean cleaning up? Like he was dirty or something like that? Oh, that! Oh, I just heard rumors, but no, yeah. But working with Ted DiBiase, I think that's a good move for Buff's career and his life. I think it's good for Buff. Because you know what? He's Buff and he's the stuff, Scotty Bender.
He is. He certainly is. And now Kage with a side headlock. Remember, this is a non-title match. The heavyweight championship is on the line. Apparently a clause in the contract. Mookie was able to get this a non-title match. But still, Buff Bagwell here is going to teach Kage a lesson. He gets the best of him with that shoulder tackle.
Yeah, do you get the sense that Kage was afraid to put the title on the line against Buff Bagwell? It wasn't just Mookie's doing, Scotty Bender. I think Buff is scared. I think he's scared of Kage.
Now again, Mookie antagonizing Buff Bagwell on the outside. And now Kage and Buff Bagwell get ready again. Collar double tie-up under the watchful eye of Sweet Lou, the special guest referee.
Yeah, I've just been handed a note here by Rich Cashman Jones of the Pain. Look, they point out, it's true. Buff Bagwell and Lex Luger, two of the greatest workers of our generation. And the tag match, remember, they ended Goldberg's WCW career because Goldberg and Buddy Lee Parker lost that tag team match. So Buff did do one good thing. He put Goldberg out of wrestling for a while.
Nice hip toss there by Buff Bagwell. Everyone remembers the handsome stranger in global wrestling. And now Kage on the outside with Mookie.
The power of Buff Bagwell, that's all natural muscle, Scotty Bender. He works out. I understand he works out I think 74 hours a week. I'm not sure, give or take. If it's a leap week, he might work out a little longer. But
fans, Buff Bagwell is here at Rumble at the Rock 6.
And Rochester is a buzz, Scotty Bender. I understand they were going to declare tomorrow a national holiday in Rochester, except it's a Saturday and they'd be off of work anyway.
And now Kage arguing with Shane the Pain on the outside. And before this match, Shane the Pain with that contract stated if he was touched by Kage at all, he would earn his pay, his salary for here in RCW.
That's right, Scotty. I understand there's a restraining order, a lien, if you will, an e pluribus unum injunction of some sort against Kage. So he can't lay his hands on Shane the Pain or his head on Shane the Pain.
Now Kage with a boot to the midsection. Now follows up with a right hand on Buff Bagwell.
Kage has got,
again staggering into the corner.
I'm sorry, Scotty Bender, for talking over you, but this is an important point. Kage has got to go. He can't be starstruck by Buff Bagwell. Cage's best asset is his power. He's got to use that power against Buff Bagwell. Go punch for punch, muscle for muscle, tendon for tendon, ashes to ashes.
Dust to dust.
And that's the stuff.
Again.
Should I not mention this before?
Punishment out.
He's issuing punishment. He's got to issue a lot of punishment because I don't know if I mentioned this, but Buff is the stuff.
Kage taking his time on the veteran. Buff Bagwell measures him with a right hand, close fist. Now whips him in. Wait a minute. Buff Bagwell reverses Kage though. Inverted atomic drop, that Manhattan drop. Kage misses with the right hand. Buff hooks him in. Atomic drop, throws Kage face first into the corner, then Buff Bagwell with a clothesline.
Do you notice how Buff Bagwell picked up Kage for those atomic drops, Scotty Bender? Effortlessly. He picked him up effortlessly. Buff is the stuff, I'm telling you.
And now Bagwell along with Sweet Lou still in the confines of squared circle trying to get Kage back into this match. Mookie not too pleased with the officiating of Sweet Lou or the treatment of Kage. So what's the matter with Buff Bagwell?
Well, Mookie's got to earn his money here as a manager. He's got to do some strategizing with Kage right here, Scotty Bender.
Now Kage taking full advantage of that 10 count on the outside. You can see Sweet Lou paying more attention to Mookie than he is laying the 10 count on the Kage. But again, there's no title on the line. Kage could walk away right now and go pack his bags. He earned his money.
He could, but Kage is an eagle. Kage is a man of pride. Do you know where we would put Kage on the wrestling map? the wrestling atlas of North America, if he were to achieve a win over Buff Bagwell, the sky would be the limit. Because you know what happens, if you beat Buff Bagwell, you're going places, because Scotty Bender, Buff is the stuff.
Side slam by Kage, showing that power, matching power with Buff Bagwell. Now Bagwell being choked on that middle rope. And you can see Sweet Lou trying to administer some enforcement of the rules here on Kage, and you can see Kage not backing down from the authority of this match. Sweet Lou.
I just say Sweet Lou's been very happy. This has been a rather warm winter here in West New York. You know, Sweet Lou's been able to get some golfing in under winter rules, I understand. So
he's been spending a lot more time here on the East Coast, usually down in his sunny condo down in Florida.
Yeah, I understand he's been in Rhode Island, you know, Nantucket. He made a drive out to Chappaquiddick Bay. He said about some investigation or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what that meant.
Oh, yes. No, wait a minute. Buff is in a bad way. Here is Kage. He's got the left leg of Bagwell. He's going to run right into that steel ring post, and he does. Wraps it around the unforgiving steel ring post. And now you can see again Sweet Lou directing his attention at Mookie, and Kage still on the outside. Looks like he's going to, whoa, now he's got both of his legs. Now again, with that left knee, runs it right into the steel ring post again, Ivan.
Yeah, that could do serious damage to the intermedial collateral ligaments, Scotty Bender, right there.
It'll hurt your knee.
And that too, Scotty Bender. You know, not only is Buff going to have trouble maintaining his vertical base with a bad knee, he's also going to have trouble standing up.
And now Kage measuring Buff Bagwell. Oh, right across the chest. And now again, measures him again. Oh, another right hand.
Oh, you can hear that right hand all the way in Marietta, Georgia, Scotty Bender.
And Kage just unleashing right hands and now boot to the midsection. Oh, and now Kage just using his strength, just driving the heel of his boot into the throat, and Sweet Lou separate Kage from Buff Bagwell.
Aye, lady, he's choking the life out of him, if you know what I mean. Arg.
He's come a far way as Buff Bagwell from that match with Booker T.
A classic match in WWF history. Yes, it was. I believe it was Buff's last WWF match.
And now Kage pounding on Buff Bagwell. Now rear chin lock applied.
Is it a chin lock or a choke, Scotty Bender?
And on the outside, Shane the Pain hanging on to Buff's hat rather tightly.
Yeah, you don't want the boys in the locker room to get hold of that hat, Scotty Bender. You know what happened in WWF? That was all jealousy. I think they were jealous of Buff because Buff is all naturally built, Scotty Bender. And you know what they say? Buff is the stuff.
I'm becoming a believer as this match goes on, Ivan. I'm becoming a believer. And your constant rhetoric, I love it.
Well, I'll tell you that. Look at Buff. He's buffacizing. He's buffacizing.
He's to his feet, driving an elbow into Kage. Kage needs unable to hang on to that rear chin lock, and then Buff comes staggering in. He gets caught with a knee. And then a forearm goes right back to the neck of Buff Bagwell. You can see Buff Bagwell just could be taking Kage a little too lightly, came in.
Did you just get a haircut, Buff, or something?
And now again, goes Kage to that rear chin lock, driving his knee right into the shoulder blades of Buff. Buff looks tired.
Indeed looks tired. Maybe the long flight from Marietta, Georgia wore him out, Scotty Bender. You know, it's a tough flight here to the suburban Rochester Airport. I believe that's through Gates Center, New York, is it not, the airport? Or did he fly into Buffalo? I got to clarify that, though, ladies and gentlemen. Buff did not fly into Rochester. He rolled in an airplane. Buff could do a lot of things. He cannot fly. Well, at least not normally.
Theoretically. And now Kage whoops in Buff Bagwell, former WCW star. Now Kage leaves his feet and just almost takes the head of Bagwell right off of his shoulders, Ivan.
See, the momentum has shifted the way of Kage. And again, what a feather in his cap. I mean, proverbially speaking, his cap. Does anybody put a feather in their cap? But anyway, what a feather in his cap it would be if he were to get a victory over Buff Bagwell, even though it's a non-title match. Oh, Kage is going top rope, Scotty Bender.
Kage in that middle rope. Sweet Lou trying to talk him out of the high-risk maneuver with Kage. Here he goes. Buff Bagwell's presence of mind, that veteran experience.
That veteran savvy of Buff. And you know, it's not just physical, but mentally, Scotty Bender. Mentally, Buff is also the stuff.
And now Buff Bagwell just pounding the canvas, trying to get the fans here at the Samurai Arena behind him.
All of Rochester, nay, all of Monroe County is rallying behind Buff Bagwell, Scotty Bender. You can feel a crescendo, a chorus from the heavenly angels rising from the earth. Buff Bagwell is back!
Bagwell taking it to Cage with some clothesline. Swinging neckbreaker. Trademark move of Buff Bagwell. We might see that block bus driving.
Isn't that that's a patented name? Isn't that some chain or something? No.
We're dealing with Buff Bagwell.
Okay. Boy, there's no
Wait a minute. Mookie trying to thwart the effort of Bagwell, and now he gets pushed off that middle rope. Cage, boot right to the top of the temple.
Cover!
Oh, Bagwell's got him. Sweet Lou's got to make the count even though he doesn't want to. Oh, and then 2.5.
This would have been an upset on par, Scotty Bender, with when Brockport State beat USC in women's volleyball in 1937.
Now Bagwell, slow to his feet. You can see Cage thought he had the 3 count.
Yeah, by the way,
complaining of a slow count on Sweet Lou's end, but back on the attack, misses with the right hand. Now Bagwell, boot to the midsection, butterfly lock. Drives him face first into the canvas. 1, 2, 3. It's over. It's over. Buff Bagwell pulling a rabbit out of his hat. Big victory here over Cage in this non-title affair.
And he's had to pull a lot of rabbits out of the head, Scotty Bender. And it was very nice of him. The double butterfly Hadouken, as you mentioned, and it was a variation of pedigree. I think a tribute to one of Buff's idols, Triple H. They bonded so much in a short time in the WWF. What a win for Buff Bagwell. What a tip of the hat to Triple H. And what a moment for Rock City Wrestling.
I've been getting the cheers, Buff Bagwell, your winner in a very emotional match. As Shane the Pain brought Buff Bagwell to defend his honors, he was almost again killed by Cage.
What a night here in Rock City Wrestling, Scotty Bender. What a night indeed.
Your winner, Buff Bagwell.